guys, Mary Lee Johnson here with Sasha Daygame for the 21 convention, and you just gave your 2014 speech. So you mix a lot of comedy in with your teaching. How does comedy help in relationships, both in actual relationships and in just approaching women?
Good question. I'd say the first part would be in relation to approaching girls. My talk was basically about how to eradicate social fear and approach anxiety. The dreaded, you see a girl and you freeze up and you, oh my God, she's gonna slap me in the face and everyone's gonna laugh at me. So my approach is simply to desensitize people to what other people think of them and just shut down that ego, that little voice in your head that's like, don't talk to her. So I use comedy for that. I just have people go into socially awkward situations where they're being judged, and to get through those situations, to just get through it, just be okay with it, not give two poops. So in that way, comedy's a big part of doing those silly fun things to stop caring what people think. So that's question one. And then the other part is if you're, talking to a girl or in a relationship, I'd say too much comedy is definitely a bad thing, because then you come off as like the clown, the entertainer, and that was me for a long time. But a little bit, certainly just for a girl to realize that you have a sense of humor, that you're a fun person, is really important, because she realizes that you can actually sort of take life with a kind of grain of salt, with a bit of a, you can laugh about things. Because if you're a super serious dude and everything, like, you just can't laugh about stuff, she's not going to want to be around you when shit really hits the fan. Because especially if you're looking for a long-term partner, you need someone who can deal with stuff. What if he loses his job? What if she does? What if somebody's sick? What if, whatever comes up in life, you need to, to be able to have a sense of humor. It's just really important to know that the guy's not going to freak out and break down. And it's great to laugh. Girls love to laugh, but I think men just confuse that with, like, being a freaking hilarious clown to try and get the girl, as opposed to just, being fun and playful during the relationship, which is obviously everybody wants that.
So you have a kind of a big personality, and was it always that way, or did you have to kind of hone that?
That's an interesting question too. I think when I was younger, I definitely wasn't an extrovert, because again, I had no father figure, and I was kind of the nerdy kid, and kids made fun of me, but I was funny, and I knew I was funny, but I just wasn't letting it out. And at some point, when I just started to accept myself more, and this whole community and all is really a huge part of that, I just started to stop caring what people are thinking, and I just started putting me first. And I just started thinking, you know what, I'm having a good time, so I'm going to do what I want to do. I want to talk to that girl. Well, I want to do that. I don't care I don't care if she rejects me. I don't care if people don't want me to do it. And so in doing what I do best, which is running around and talking to people and having fun, I really came into who I was and just accepted myself, and everything that comes with going out there and being a social person. So it was really a slow journey. It took a long time to really get to that point where I'm just like, yeah, I'm kind of a dick. I'm funny. Some people like me, some people don't. But just getting to that point of accepting who you are and just being cool with it, that's really powerful, and it took a long time. But I think that's a journey everybody has to go through, right? It doesn't mean you have to be hilarious, but whatever it is that you want to be, whether it be a great computer programmer, or an acrobat, or a more socially free person, or whatever, anything that you want to strive to be, you can be. But it's just like, you just need to know what that is, and you need to sort of work towards it. And for me, it was just a process of going on stage and telling a lot of jokes and coming up to a lot of girls and doing my thing.
So you and James Marshall are good friends, mm-hmm. and you have radically different personalities, at least on the surface. Does that correlate to how you guys interact? How do two separate people that are very strong in their personalities and their beliefs, how do they come together? Is that going to work in a relationship? It
works amazingly well, actually. I think we get along better than anybody. We've been friends for years, and we never really had like a huge fight or anything. So yeah, I mean, they say opposites attract, and I think that works in same-sex friendships as well as relationships, right? Because I bring something to the table which is totally different than what he knows and is used to, and then he's brought stuff to the table that are totally alien to me, and we've learned so much from each other and complimented each other and actually taken the best characteristics of each other and taken them on board. So I've, I'm saying, and I always joke about this, but he's become more crazy and outgoing, and he'll do silly stuff, and people will be like, "You're doing silly stuff? You're James Marshall. You're Mr. Stoic, serious seducer, dude." And then I'll actually sometimes be really fucking calm and present, and just come to girls, just be like, "What's up?" and I just calm right down. People are like, "Dude, what happened? You used to be running around all the time," and I'm just like, "What's up?" So I think it's great, and I think the more people that are different from you that you can associate with and be friends with and have relationships with, that's awesome because you can experience so much and learn so much, and you know who you are is always changing. That's one thing I've learned in life. I always think I'm this guy. Oh, I've improved. Now I'm this Sasha. Now I'm this Sasha. The truth is, you know, it's like that fine line of being exactly who you are, but then being open to changing and becoming a better you all the time. And I think James has been a huge part of that journey for me. He really has, and I think same thing goes for a lot of the other speakers, and and even your little hubby. That's right.
In your speech, you talked about embracing the awkward. Why? Why do I want to embrace the awkward?
Because awkwardness essentially just means, you know, it's what other people are thinking about you, right? If you're worried about awkwardness, you're worried about what other people are thinking about you, other people are judging you. And that is, I think, in my opinion, the number one thing that will stop you from doing and getting what you want out of life is just stopping yourself because, ooh, my parents or that other girl or, you know, some girl I'm going to talk to or whoever is going to judge you and think badly of you. And you just have to get past that and think, I don't care. I just don't care what people think. I want to make me happy. The truth is, you are the only person who can ever make you happy. So the only person you should be listening to in terms of what you should be doing or thinking is yourself. And I think most people just get totally caught up in just like trying to live by society's rules and living by, you know, their parents or other, and the worst part being just strangers, people they've never even met, just, you know, are judging them, and they're like, yeah, I have to make these people happy. And I think that's just setting yourself up for a life of toil and suffering, is living to other people's standards. So yeah, it's just that's the quickest way to get social freedom and happiness. Just don't care what other people think. Just get rid of it.
That's a great idea. It's great to embrace that and see other guys embracing that. So if I want to hear more of your rants and learn more from you, do I go to the Natural Lifestyles?
No, that's James Marshall's company. How can you say that? I created that guy. All his style he learned from me. All his best things. No. So yeah, you can go to sashadaygame.com. And also I've got an event called the 21 Convention. It's really great. The Direct Dating Summit. It's a great event too, and we focus on being an authentic man and going for what you want. So you can also check out some of that at thedirectdatingsummit.com.
Fantastic. This has been Mary Lee Johnson with Sasha Daygame at the 21 Convention 2014.
And look at those assets!